Okay, this working is basically it's a breakup, and also I want to. Sorry, I'm just going to take my rings off. I hate working with rings on. Uh, Also, we're going to. Well, I have called on the Santissima on birthday to help this lady. She's in dire need of help with regards to this situation because it's affecting. I think it's overspilling into her health. Into making her very stressed and stuff. I always preach about trying to stay as positive as possible when you're getting work done and stuff, but it's understandable that it can become very overwhelming for some people, and I understand that. But I keep saying it's important, and it really is important to get yourself in a good place mentally. Uh, so basically, what am I looking for? A coffin nail. So we have an interfering person. Surprise, surprise. So I've got a rusty coffin nail, and these can be purchased. You can get them. Basically, I'm going to dip it into some banishing oil, and I'm going to put it through her name. If you have a photograph, you could do the same thing. Where are we? I always say I'm going to have these things sitting in order. I never do it. I'll do it. One moment. Here we go. So I'm just dipping it into the banishing oil. So we want rid of this person. Okay, there we go. Sorry, I'm keeping things a bit, I don't want anything to be seen. Also, the two photographs, they need to be back to back, not facing each other. If you've got name papers, again, not facing each other. The idea is to not make them look into each other's eyes. So, that's the way we want to go about it. Actually, I'm going to put some of that oil onto the petition, and it's always good to write on the. I like to keep my petitions in the present tense, so I'm also dabbing her name. Yeah, in the present tense. So I would say something like, John Doe is no longer with Jane Doe. They hate each other. Their relationship is over. It is done. That kind of thing. With a black pen or Sharpie, go over the name of the person you want to remove with a thick black X like that. And that is you removing that person from the scenario. It's just an X, and you're Xing the person out, okay? Now, I need something to get some tempers going and stuff. So cayenne powder with some chili mixed is really good. So I'm putting that in between petition, name papers, all that. So, like I said, it's always good to keep things in the present tense because it's good for manifestation, I believe. I've always done that, so could add a bit more oil, couldn't I? I have a hate oil. Where is it? I could use some of it. It would be a good idea, I think. I'm going to use actually block communication. Okay, so I'm folding this away from me because of pushing it away from us, like so. And I'm just going to pop that into the jar like that. And what I'm going to do is put some of my, give it a good shake. This contains a variety of nasty stuff. It's black salt created for breakups specifically. I've got graveyard dirt in there that calls on, an ending. We want an ending to this, and I also put on the petition for all other females, only the client, he won't be able to attract any other females, only the client. But this is going to bring some destruction into that relationship so that they basically can't stand each other anymore. And there's vinegar in it to sour everything. And I do make a bottle up for every client. There's dog grass in there, cat and dog hair powdered down, things like that. Okay, and I'm going to put in a little bit of destruction powder because at the end of the day, we want this relationship to end. This stuff is very potent. Always, always, always seeing in your mind's eye two of them parting company. More of the cayenne with chili. Good idea to use gloves when you're doing this. Says the person that doesn't wear gloves, but I will be doing that in the future. Sulfur is good to create negative situations and get blood boiling and stuff like that. Some black salt, again, this brings darkness to the relationship. There we go. And I'm going to put a little bit more graveyard dirt. I know I had it in the bottle, but I'm going to put some more. A little bit more. There we go. Fiddly lid on that. And some separation bits and pieces that I make. A lot of people ask me how I make these. I'll have to do a separate video on that. There we are. Okay. A little bit more of the banishing oil, I think, just a tad more. No, I'll not. I don't want to banish him, so I just want to keep it on her details. Let's see. Do I need anything further? Yes. I'll use some of this. This is a confusion mix, and this is going to make him and her confused about each other. And once they're confused about each other, that plants the seed of doubt, and then it's a good, thing for moving the relationship on to not moving it on, but basically it will get things. It'll start making things go downhill, and I'll get things going that way, which is what we want. We want things to go rapidly downhill, and for them not to have any communication kind of thing. And once they're confused about their feelings, that's a good way to go. I hope I'm making sense. I'm trying to focus on this and explain at the same time, which is difficult. Sorry for the noise. The fizzling. Now, you could add a few pins, needles, that sort of thing. I'm going to add 3 little pins, but I have that nail in there, which is enough for me. Basically, that's going to, sharp objects are going to shred through the photographs and stuff, and just going to cause the whole thing to be, it'll reduce it down to nothing. And that's what we want for the relationship, to reduce it down to nothing, just to have everything just shredded away. So everything I use is symbolic. Everything is very, very symbolic. So that's basically what I wanted to say. Now, this is the spell preparation, and I will have this sitting on the Holy Death's altar, and I'll be shaking that up. I work specific nights during the week on these jars, and specific nights on the honey jars, things like that. I do not use, I will not work on a honey jar and a breakup jar on the same night. I just think it carries, you carry energy that you don't want to spill over into something like love work or money work. So, it's just to let you know that. But anyway, yes, for this client, I'd like you to please try your best to focus on the good things that you're going to have in your life. Focus on you and him being together. See in your mind's eye everything coming into place. don't worry about this woman, any other woman. Take that thought, put it away somewhere. It's difficult, but it can be done. I promise you. Practice doing this instead of investing all the stressful thoughts and negative thoughts. And I know where they're coming from. Don't worry about that. I know that. I understand it. But instead of putting all the time into the stress, put the time into the positive thoughts, and you will reap the rewards. I can't emphasize this enough. I really am an advocate for positive thinking and the law of attraction and that sort of thing, because what you push out there will come back to you. I promise you that. And if you're pushing out negative thoughts, you're going to get negativity come back. So please, please bear that in mind. But you have this Santa Muerte. She will protect you, she will guide you, and she will lift you up. That is the main thing I'm asking her for, is to lift you up and help you, and carry you towards the light. And when she puts you down again, things will be okay. I promise you that things will be okay. You just need to realize you're not on your own, even though you feel like it. All you have to do is message me. If you want my WhatsApp number, to leave a voice message or something like that, I can get back to you as soon as possible. I'm fine. I'll pass the number on to you. I don't really get time to chat on it at the minute because I still work a day job. But if you want a voice note or something from me that you need to contact me, I will pass the number on to you. I do this if clients want to do it that way. I'm happy to give the number out, but I don't get a chance to actually do like phone readings and things like that. Not yet, but I will do that down the line. So it's just if you need that extra help, because I really want to help you. I feel a lot from you. That's something I should say. I feel it's just sometimes when I work with people, I get a vibe, and with you, I feel heaviness and tiredness and worry, and my own body feels as if it's all choked up, and I feel that you really, really, really need a break from this and to cut yourself some slack. So anyway, I'm just going to push a bit of energy into this one, and I'm going to let Santa Muerte take care of her. Remove her. I'll be shaking that up. And that will go on the altar. It will sit on the altar. And have faith. Please have faith. I'm going to pop this to the side for a second because I did draw some cards for you. Actually, chicken heart, what's that doing there? Just a random chicken heart sitting looking at me. It's actually one of the dehydrated ones. I think it's my dog's. 1 second. I needed to shuffle these 1 moment. Okay, just let me put these in order. These are oracle cards. And they tell a story, basically. So I had an idea they would be like this, to be honest with you. Now I'm going to look at I'll look at these actually. I'll look at these later. I'm just going to look at the normal ones first. A better idea. It'll give us more of an understanding. Okay. Now I read these in a different fashion to other people. I'm sure before anyone comments. I just have my own way of doing things, and it works for me. So basically, I'm seeing here, you want a protector in life. You want a man to be there for you all the time, and to be that man, to be the one that scoops you up into his arms and loves you. And this is really affecting your health. This tree card, that's about your health, and I think you just at the point where something needs to stop, so that you can live your life, basically. Now, regarding this female, I have a feeling that you're going to hear something with regards to the female. There's the house that to me is a building. It could be a police station or a court. So one of these, I keep saying one of these females. It's one person, isn't it? she has some sort of issue around her that will, it's a secret, and it will be found out. I think it's something to do with the law. So I think she could be possibly in some sort of trouble, or but yeah, you're going to hear about what, it's going to come to light, and you will hear about it. And then let me see if I can probe a bit deeper. I do feel she's going to go. Ship tells me she's going to go. Yeah, and the cross is a discord card, so I think she will go. Yeah, she's going to go. All right. I really do believe she's going to go. But I still see the clouds around you, and I think you really need to uplift yourself a little bit. Do some self-work. There's ways you can help yourself, if you know what I mean. Just do little things to help yourself, and just lift yourself up. Build yourself up again strong, and he will notice you. Believe me, he will notice you, because your ending to this is really good, and it depends on you. So I need to say that the spell work does so much, but at the end of the day, it boils down to you. And when you do get the chance, when you are reunited, I think it's really important for you not to go back in time and make the same mistakes. I think it's important to be a better version of yourself, and to be spontaneous and to be fun. And I'm not saying you're not, I'm just saying to recreate yourself, reinvent yourself. You will really get a catch his eye that way. But anyway, yes. Now he's going to contact you, I believe. This could be down the line. I don't know how long it will take. There'll be a contact. It will be, I have a feeling it's going to be some sort of a long-winded email. I get the impression. And yeah, I'm going to have a lot of talk with regards to where things are going to, the relationship's going to go from there. And I think there's going to be like a job change for you, or some sort of money coming to you. That's like a little windfall, and that's going to make you happy. But like I said, I think the future is picking up. So please do your best and try and look on the bright side. Now we're tuning into you at the minute. These are the oracle cards. That's a broken heart, and that's definitely you at the minute. But we've got healer of the ages, so time is the great healer. So please allow yourself time, and you will get that appreciation from him. I know that's what you desperately want, is appreciation, to be appreciated and to be loved. Like I said before, just to be, just to have that normal relationship. You're probably saying to yourself, why is it so difficult just to have this relationship? So, just allow yourself to heal. Hold back on doing too many spells at home and stuff, because at the end of the day, things can get a bit chaotic. What I do recommend is take a candle, sit in front of it, and see in your mind the future, what it is you want. If you want marriage, you plan it out in your mind down to the fine details. What the wedding cake looks like, what the bridesmaid dresses look like, all of that. You and him walking, you're walking down the aisle with your dress, all those things. If it's not that, whatever it is you want in life from him, see it in your mind and focus on that. I would recommend that instead of doing spell work, because like I said, too many spells can cause a reversed result. So it's just to be careful on that one, especially if you go to other casters, spell casters, because I have a system, they have a system. These systems can clash, and you don't want a reversed result. Anyway, we've got the Angel of Love. So it's not a case of all these spells coming together and making one big massive love spell. That's not how it works. It's all these spells coming together and creating a cluster or something, if you know what I mean. Can't say the word. Angel of Love, and then we've got Patience, So again, it's giving you the warning of be patient, because it'll lead to a happy family. Happy family card is a lovely card, and I always really like that card when it pops up. So the potential for a happy ending is there. Just lift yourself up, please, 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 please. Lift yourself up. Even a bit of glamorous work on yourself is glamour spells are really good for women. It's a boost of confidence. You know, I work with Haggith. Haggith is excellent at helping with women and making them stand out and stuff like that. Really, really, really great spirit for that kind of thing. So anyway, that's just a thought. Anyway, it's thehouseofmagick@gmail.com. Please like, share, subscribe if you feel like it. You don't have to, obviously. I'll be back very soon. I've a ton of videos on the way. Backdated videos. Please hang in there. I have been very, very busy. It's been chaotic. It's been a chaotic few months. There's been a lot going on. Bereavement in the family that really slowed me down with regards to uploads. Wasn't expecting that one for sure, but if I haven't got back to you all, I will be emailing you very, very soon with an update on when you can expect your video. But for now, I'm going to say good night and have a great one.